chucking some rubbish out, getting in my way. Gotta be ruthless. Before we do that, painting from the end section. Now, there are 7 left after this. So buckle down. That's just a week. What would you do without it? So this is a very formal abstract. There was something else underneath it, which I painted over. I don't know what it was. I painted over it. It's very formal. There are 2 of these that are very formal. You'll see the next one. Tomorrow. It's just irregular rectangles really, with some drawing on. Can you see a bit better? Yeah, in the background I've painted tops of trees in the skyline and continue the trees down. There's a line drawing. And there's a bit of horizon, which I thought was a clever little trick, but it's something I've done before. Have I told you about that one? I must have done. It's a lady sitting on a rock, and it is squares like an X-ray. You can see through it. It's just a good story. You see through it. Back to this one, a very formal abstract, which is called, let me get it right, Imperfect Perfection. Now, I'll blow hot and cold with this. Sometimes I like it, and sometimes I don't. It probably looks better from the distance on the small screen like that, because all the imperfections can't be seen. It's the trick I was told about at Loughborough University once when I was working there as the model, and the print tutor, technician stroke, whatever he was, told me about it. The illustrators particularly do big paintings, because any imperfections, when they shrunk down to the book size, the page on the book, all those imperfections disappear. So if I shrunk this down and made prints of it, it would probably be quite satisfying to me. But all I see at the minute are the imperfections, the straight lines that aren't quite neatly painted. And I know a lot of people find that okay, but for me it's irritating. So this is a prime candidate, and it's very big. It's 95 by 95 centimeters. So it's really, it's too big for the racks. I've just had a quick look just to make sure. And I don't know. It's a prime candidate for the canvas to come off, the frame to be cut down to, although it's only 15 centimeters, but still, it makes a difference. 80 centimeters is too big really as well. I stick out on the thing, the racks. I like to make them more manageable size. You know, say 70 centimeters by 70 centimeters. And then I think, you can't get your teeth into something that small, can you? So I don't know what to do. The thing is, I had this idea of putting smaller canvases together to make one big painting, really, so that you could take it apart, transport it, store it as bits. It'd be, much more manageable. So maybe I'll do that. I'll start doing that, 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters. And then they can all join together and make one big one. Oh, that's a thought. Every painting I do in the future joins on to every painting I've just done. It all becomes just one giant painting. Historians will love that when I'm dead and gone. It's a pity they can't love it now. Anyway, so managed to get rid of some stuff, donated it to charities, and the charity bins as well as the big shop. I've got 2 electric airers, they spring up legs and they lie flat and you plug them in and they get warm and they air your clothes off. Dry them off probably. Although I've always thought that heat rises, so it's only the top of the clothes that's going to get it. Maybe that's why they're not so popular anymore. But I did think, well, I've got one, which is the same kind of thing, but it doesn't plug in. And I keep that because it's a useful thing to have. There's an extra table that can fold up, and I'm thinking maybe I should keep those 2 for that very reason as well. And find a way of putting them on the roof, which would not be very difficult, would it? No, it would not. So that's what I'm going to do. Not today, because today this lot's going. Getting this sorted once again, and then that'll be it. So I've worked today, it's Saturday, July the 25th, is it? Let me just check, make sure we get that right. July 25th. I worked Saturday morning. I haven't said I wasn't going to work Saturdays anymore, but we didn't work Thursday because the car had troubles. So I made up for that, hopefully. Not a lot of money being made out there, but I suppose any money's better than no money. And, well, there you go. What else can you say? I'm going to do that table saw today. I've got a piece of plywood down there, which I'm going to cut to the size I want. Am I? Yes. Yes, I'm going to do that. Screw that on, so it's on a permanent base. And then work out how to slide it in and out and how to hold it up. Because if I cut the base small enough to fit on the bench, my idea with the 2 doors will not work because the gap will be too big. Not to worry, we'll think of something, because that's what creative people do. They don't just make pretty things, they actually work things out. So they'll be working that out over the course of probably the next few days or week, or maybe even longer. So anyway, all the paintings are for sale. If you want to buy any of the ones I've already shown you, just let me know, either in the comment section or go to my website, contact me through that. The website is all lowercase, steve-b-robinson.co.uk. The contact page there, you can contact me and I'll let you know how much it cost, and delivery, what have you. And I look forward to hearing from you. Yeah. But for now, just a quick one today, because I've got a lot to do. I'm going to ask you very nicely to love all, hurt none, and walk in soft shoes. See you, babies.